My name is Danny Bledsoe. I am the police chief with the city of Mountain Grove. I've been an officer with the city for 27 years. The last 8, I've been in the position of the police chief or the city marshal.
And can you tell me a little about why you became a first chief?
Everybody always says that they do it just so they can help. And honestly, that's true. I mean, there is a ministry in it as well. And I look at it a lot that way as how I can help and also how I can minister to others and hopefully give them the right direction and guidance that they need. I mean, and you just never know. I mean, you may be that person that's standing in between, or that voice that they need to hear that, that some may want to, in their own lives, or you may be the only person that they have to talk to. So it's a pretty important task at times.
Yeah.
So.
And I've kind of added a question in that I didn't text you, but you're kind of almost touching on it. Is there any element of the job that you really love that you found like, this means a lot to me?
Anytime that you can help or make a difference in someone's life, it makes everything worth that one moment. So.
Yeah. And on the other side, on the flip side, are there any pivotal moments or kind of a feel from difficult moments from your career that you can share and kind of how that might have, well, we'll start with that, just the pivotal moments.
Yeah, I mean, there's been several different situations that I know that I've been in that one of them, there was a house fire, and myself and another officer, we met the parents there, and of course they were hysterical because they had a 2-year-old child still inside the house that they couldn't get to. And probably the worst feeling in the world is knowing that we have to get into that house, and the amount of heat and smoke, our bodies wouldn't allow ourselves to go in. So, but that was probably, as far as emotional, especially emotional scarring, that's probably one of the first ones that I can remember.
Thinking about those kinds of moments, how do you see the need for something like Heroes Rest?
So the whole concept behind the Heroes Rest, I think it's just absolutely fantastic, because what a lot of people don't understand is we, even being in a small department, we need to decompress. Like with my position, you really can't decompress because, one, everyone knows you here. So no matter where even if you're off duty, people still see you and they know what you do. So they're always, and not being disrespectful, but coming up to you and saying, hey, I've got a question. I hate to bother you, but hey, so you never really get away from that job. And to have the opportunity to go out at that campground and be able to just unplug and be away from everything, that's huge. And, even not having to look over your shoulder all the time and things like that. So, I mean, to me, I think it'd be a great asset.
But how do you imagine those times away making a difference?
Just being able to reset. I mean, to be able to just forget about all the stress that comes along. And when I say stress, a lot of people think, well, it's just a small town, how much stress, but there is a lot of stress that goes along with this job. And just being able to get away from it, being able to get away from your phone, just away from the public, it would be huge.
When you donate to Heroes Rest, it
means that the individuals that are there to help you are receiving help from you, because we're able to, those donations are going to a place where we can go and, like I said earlier, reset and hopefully come back to the job and do what we're supposed to be doing the right way.